Hey guys, welcome to Costing Tips and Tricks with KSJ Teaching. If you are new to the channel, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you do not miss out on the important tips from the examination point of view. And also hit the like button on the video and share with all your friends. Okay, so what is the tip, guys? For this part, what is the tip? The tip is related to cost sheet. Now, before the tip, one very important thing, guys, the ICAI SM series is available on our Android and the iOS mobile apps. If you want to gain complete control over the ICAI study material from where you are expected to get 50 to 60% of your paper, then do join that series. That is absolutely useful for you people. Okay, coming to the tip now. In the cost sheet, I'm going to discuss about the 2 points. One is related to the treatment of scrap, where we often get the confusion, right? So when we talk about the scrap can be of two types. One is the scrap of the raw material and one is scrap during manufacturing process. So this thing you have to identify from the language of the question. Sir, whatever the scrap is given, whether you are scrapping the raw material as such that you received some of the raw material, that raw material was faulty, you didn't process that raw material and you scrapped it. Okay, so another thing is that during the manufacturing process, there is a scrap. Okay, so the treatment is different. If you are scrapping the raw material, then you have to subtract it from RM consumption. Subtract it from RM consumption calculation, right? RM consumption calculation. Okay, but if you are getting the scrap during the manufacturing process, then you have to subtract it from cost of production. So while calculating the cost of production, you will subtract it. That means after the net factory cost, after the adjustment of the opening and the closing WIP, where you take the administrative overheads, right? There you will subtract this scrap value if you are receiving some scrap, right? So the first thing that you have to identify is related to scrap, that whether that scrap is the RM or during the manufacturing process. Now the second point that is to be discussed is regarding the administration overheads. Regarding the administration overheads. Okay, one more thing regarding the scrap. Sir, if nothing is mentioned, if just scrap is given, then you can assume anything and give a note at the bottom of the solution. Okay. Related to the administration overheads, again, there are two types of administration overheads. One is related to production. One is related to production and the other one is journal administration overheads. Now, what is the treatment? The treatment of the two is different. If these are related to production, then these will form the part of your cost of production, right? If these are journal administration overheads, then these will form the part of your cost of sales. Okay, so you have to be very careful that whether the administration overheads are related to production or these are the journal administration overheads. Now, if again the question is silent, then you can assume anything and give a note to that effect. If you are taking related to the production, then what will be the impact, sir? What is the impact? Impact will be on the closing stock of the finished goods. Impact will be on the cost of the goods sold, right? So you have to be very careful. If the question is specifically mentioned, then treat accordingly. And if the question is silent, if the question is absolutely silent as to the treatment, that whether the administration overheads are related to production or journal, then treat them as journal and give a note, or treat them as production, give a note. Okay, so these were the two tips for this part. So stay tuned, guys, for some more tips and tricks on the costing. Do hit the like button and share with all your friends. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy.